continued.
Щекотно кине. Я тебя снимаю.
За мной?
Реально шире делать, нет?
Да, шире. Да.
Прям широко.
Сейчас.
Вот так уже скучно. А вот так. Я правильно одела или нет? Вау!
It is quite a sunny day. It's a good and a bad day at the moment. Why? Because I'm leaving my family, going back to Moscow. Здравствуйте. And probably I will see them. Airport. So yeah, it is really quite a sad day. Why? Because I'm leaving my family after staying here for almost 6 months. I've finished my summer in this place. I've spent my summer in this place. Now I'm going back. Why? Because I'm graduating and I need to finish up with all school works, writing the thesis. So today I'm just leaving, you know, the Coldest city for Moscow, and I did not want to film my family, my kids, to see them the way they were crying. It is quite so, you know, it hurts to see the kids crying for a father who is leaving. It is my first time, so that's why I'm even, you know, quite emotional. And today is quite a sunny day, so let's go to the airport because my flight is at 9 and I have to be there on time. This is the place that has kept me. Since the city is quite small and coming to the airport doesn't take even much time like the way it is, you know, in other big cities like Moscow. Probably if there is no traffic it only takes about 15 minutes. So I have arrived at the airport finally, and the good thing is I did online check-in, so I just have to print out my, you know, my boarding pass. So welcome to the Coldest city, though I'm leaving. Yeah, so sad leaving my family, coming after staying in this place for so long. Получили, да?
Да.
Спасибо большое. До свидания. So this is the airport that we have. It is quite small, but it is an international airport. So now you can even see that the weather has really changed. The sun is shining, my bag here, and just everything. If you are new, drop a comment. Life, you know, in a foreign country is not that easy, especially if you're having a wife who is not coming from the same place as you. You lose a lot of money in making movements. I think those people who've got such kind of, you know, wives and girlfriends, they are going to understand what I'm talking about. Yeah, airport, the sun is quite shining in this world. And today I just decided to wear something like this because it is hot already. So this is the entrance, and let me check in. Not check in, I passed through the security there. Then less people at the moment. Going to different places. So this is a machine where I have to print my boarding pass. So I remember, let me check on my phone. I have it somewhere there on the app. Let me check, where is the app? So this is what you usually do if you want to have hand luggage. You don't even need to spend a lot of time to stand in the queue. So this is my code, then I just have to scan like this. Scan. Then let's wait for the boarding pass to come out. See? Printed out. So this is how you just move. Things have advanced, technologically advanced. So meaning I have finally finished everything. The only thing remaining for me is to wait. And what time am I supposed to start boarding? It's around 8:30 somewhere there, and my flight is at 9:40. Let's walk around a little bit. We see how it looks. Probably I will just go up there, chill, and wait for the time. Even they have not even started checking in. Yeah, so this is life here in Russia, moving from the coldest city for Moscow. We're about to start boarding, and there is a long queue. Seems like a lot of people now are going to Moscow for holidays because it is I don't know why I feel like this whenever I'm traveling. And this is the plane that we are going to get on. It's not that big. Down there. find 22A. Мое место. Now our flight is going to take 7 hours. It's like this place is 7 hours or 6 hours ahead of Moscow. So we are flying from here around 9:40 and we are going to arrive in Moscow around 10:40. So meaning going into the past, like in the past future. We are in the future, then we are going into the past, and people are still eating on board. I just feel like I'm using the same plane that I used when I was coming to this place. Yeah, the last pouch of people coming in that small bus there, and it is quite hot. The temperature is plus 22 degrees. You can even see people.
Безопасности, который находится в кармане впереди стоящего кресла. Просмотрите внимательно. Если ваше кресло расположено рядом с аварийным выходом, пожалуйста, знакомьтесь с порядком открытия. Благодарим за внимание.
Personally speaking, there are only two things that I'm scared of when I'm on a plane. When we're about to take off and when we're about to land. The change in temperature and that feeling is just quite strange. So as you can see, we are slowly taking off and I'm leaving Yakutsk or Yakutia going back to Moscow because that is the place where I'm stationed and I'm still doing my studies. It is quite sad to leave my family behind, but of course, you know, it's just momentary. It is temporary, that's what I can say. And we have finally taken off. I think you can even see how it is looking above, you know, when you are just flying above these houses, these apartment complexes that you can see around. And wish us travel messes. May God protect us so that we can travel safely, and even others who are using different modes of transport going to different places. Just look, I can even see the shadow of the plane that we are on. I think you can also see it there, the way it is moving. Well, after flying for more than 3 hours and the food came through, you can even see I asked for buckwheat with meat. There is bread, there is salads, there is carrots, there is, you know, cheese. There is also here cheese with sausage, and I don't know what is this, but it looks like, you know, a cupcake, something like that. And you know, today it is just quite strange. Why? Because there is a lot of turbulence as we are flying on this plane. I remember the first time that I took a plane, it was the same. It was South African Airways from Lusaka to Johannesburg. It was quite, bumpy, and this is what is I'm experiencing at the moment. And this is what I got back with beef. It has been long since I ate beef on the plane, so I just asked for this one, and let's try to dig in. Since it is quite challenging for me to sleep on the plane or whenever I'm traveling, and I'm also just reading this interesting book that I've started reading. It is called 48 Laws of Power. If you've also read this book, please drop a comment. What is your favorite chapter? So we are just going round circles. We are supposed to take off to land rather around 10:40. Now it is almost 11. The plane is just flying around the airport. Why? It's because of what is going on between Russia and Ukraine. There are some drones that are flying around Moscow or outskirts of Moscow. Hence some flights have been cancelled, some flights have been diverted to other places, and you can even see how beautiful it is. So that's why the plane is just moving around. It has not yet been cleared. The pilot has not been told to land officially, so that's why we're just moving around. And I'm quite tired. The only thing that I want at the moment is to just reach home, take a very handsome shower, and go to sleep. And this is how the outskirts of Moscow look like most of the times. And finally our pilot has been cleared. Now we are about to land, the long awaited landing. Yeah, I remember even the last time when I was going back to Yakutsk, it happened the same thing because of snow. It was snowing heavily, so the plane was just hovering or moving around or flying around, not until it was cleared. Even here it's because of the drones that are flying around Moscow, hence the delay. But all in all, we've landed safely. I would like to thank God for this opportunity that we've landed safely, because there are a lot of people, there are so many things that are happening, but God has granted us the mercies, has granted us this rare opportunity to live. And I would like to say thank you guys that you always watch my channel, you watch my videos. I really appreciate it. And if you want to support this channel, the only thing that you can do, you can just like, subscribe, or buy the super thanks stickers. It's something that will really help this channel grow. It is something that is going to help this channel to bring better content. And since now I'm in Moscow, I promise wait for more hot, interesting content from here in Moscow, especially that it is summer, and in summer there are so many things that you can enjoy in Moscow. There are so many activities, there are so many concerts that take place. And this is the airport, and in Moscow the temperature is plus 22 degrees. Where I'm coming from it was plus 15, but here it is much hotter, and we are expecting this week to have the highest temperature of this summer around 30 degrees. And about that, I'm also going to bring content in the comfort of your homes, and everyone has just disembarked. It is only me who is remaining now, going out to go and get on a bus so that it can take us to the main airport. So after that, I'll need to take on a metro, because this is the only airport that is connected to the metro transport. So if you are coming, you don't have a lot of things, you can just use the metro, because it's one of the fastest and cheapest way of moving across this place. Finally, I am out. Thank you very much. I'm down. Outside here, and well, definitely after flying for some good 6 hours 40 minutes, we've finally landed in Moscow. Yeah, we have finally landed in Moscow, and I'm very happy that I've landed safely, despite the flight being one of the most challenging. So I'll see you in the next video. It was Matthews from Zambia here in Russia. Yeah, it was quite an emotional video, especially leaving my family. I'll see you in the next one. Peace to the rest of the world.